the entrance and how pretty it is right now, and how is it gonna be in our heads. And the projects you have in mind? Oh dear, we do have so many in mind. It's hard sometimes to explain people like what we have in mind, because it's hard to explain it. So and it's hard for most people to visualize it as well. So it's true that I'm really picky as well. I don't like to show things halfway sometimes. So it's really hard actually when people come, like even when they came, for example, for the works. Always like people ask us if it's gonna be alojamento local. But for me, like there is still so much work for that. That for me is like very far away from being ready for it.
Já estamos on?
Sim.
Hello, Portugal lovers. We are just 1 hour from Porto. It's in Viseu district. It's in Ribeira Vinho. And we are now with Jenny and Hugo. They are a Portuguese couple, but they lived and they are still living a bit in the UK. So they bought a farm here in Portugal, and we came to visit them to discover a little bit more their plans, because I think they want to do many things here on the farm, and we already visited a little bit. So we want to share with you their projects, what they are thinking to do on this farm, and we also want to know what plans do you think they should do here. So let's visit. So we start here maybe on this this ruin that has been converted in a small apartment that maybe you will rent out, right?
Yeah, we need to do some work, but yeah. Just to make it clear, so Jenny's not Portuguese.
She's not.
I'm a lot of things. I'm pretty international. I'm a lot of things, but I'm starting being an adopted Portuguese. Because I'm coming here like for already 5-6 years since I met Hugo, and since we came at the beginning, I always said that we will end up buying a house here. So we finally made it this year. In September. Woo!
Are you enjoying?
We love it, and as well it's been a big change because we both live in London and work in London. But with the COVID, we did have actually the chance of spending more time here in Portugal and finally like get a chance to find our dream house.
So COVID is not so bad.
For us, it's not been so bad.
Not in the countryside, yes. Yes.
And so we're pretty used anyway to work a bit remotely, so we actually had the chance to lately work fully remotely from here and really enjoy the countryside, and we are hoping actually to share that way of living with other people pretty soon.
Yeah, it's great that we can work online remotely, as we do also, me and Daniel, with the Pure Portugal holidays. So we can be here and working remotely at their farm. It's super nice.
Okay, well, we can visit. So there's a tiny little bit, some plantations, some potatoes, some strawberries,
vegetable garden,
onions.
And you have a espigueiro. This is a very Portuguese thing.
You need to put the corn to prevent from any animals to eat it before it's ready to collect. And we can visit this house, which is Casa do Amor, House of Love.
Yes, Casa do Amor.
It still needs to be a little bit refurbished. Let's go in.
That's one of the projects you have in mind, right? To turn this house and rent it out.
Independent, mini flat.
And this is very old.
Yeah, from 1843. The main house is also a few years later.
I love the doors and the wood. It's so nice.
We still are working on this house to actually make it really as a little independent house. So far it was like a room and a bathroom downstairs, but we are in the progress of building as well a kitchen downstairs and opening a new window to give a bit more light. So come in.
It's a bit of a mess, but
yeah, it's dark at the moment here, but it's not. Okay.
So we'll do a mini kitchen there, mini table, some space outside from some tables. There is a toilet full, complete toilet.
And so the idea is as well to open a window here to give more light inside as well. We love our door. I hope you love it as well. So we know that
it would be nice to do something here.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we know we need to change them to actually potentially bring more light, but we'll keep the doors, and I'm not quite sure what we're doing with the doors yet.
Maybe someone has something in mind.
Let us
so
know.
maybe you can share with us what you are thinking about. What should we do here?
But the beauty happens upstairs.
Oh yes, I saw already this part and I love it. Yes, I love this area here.
So here we're gonna add a double bed instead of 2 single beds.
Yeah.
We have a nice window. We open this window.
Yeah, yeah, the view is super nice.
So this will be more like a little house, cozy house, or
Yeah.
romantic house, more for a couple.
Yeah.
We still have the options of maybe having a comfortable sofa as well, but I think you tell us. But so far we're more thinking about more a little house for a couple.
Let's see the rest of
the
view. The landscape.
So nice.
You see the river.
Yeah.
It's the Casa do Amor, so needs to be inspiring. The view too. Yeah, it's very nice. So this is one house that you have, it's independent, and it's on the beginning of the farm, and then we will have the manor house, the main and manor house, which is very our home. So this is the first house you have here.
Yeah. So the good part is completely isolated from the rest. There's enough space around.
Yeah,
Little farming. It's nice to relax.
yeah. And you can keep like this. Maybe just on the doors you will have some work here.
So what we'll do is actually do some window doors to keep more light in, but at the same time keep probably the doors, just renovate them a little bit to make sure that they are not in bad conditions, I would say. But we do love that doors, so I don't think we will get them out completely.
No, yeah, I
It
love
would be a
it.
shame.
We need to come here again to see how it is.
We are looking as well at renovating the bathroom and get something a bit more updated. But we'll take a bit of time to do this, so maybe we'll do it as a second step.
And it has also the stone, the walls in stone.
So we definitely have tons of stones here.
Yes.
It's everything is in stone, so we've been trying to soften a little bit the stones, because we love the stones, but sometimes it's just getting a little too much.
So if you arrive just at the moment, we are showing a farm that this couple they came to Portugal. They were living in the UK, and they came to rural area. We are just about 1 hour from Porto, and they bought this farm some months ago, and they are renovating slowly, and they want to create some space to receive people, maybe events. Maybe you can say what they can do here, so let's go.
We have some rosemary we use in our food. We have some mint.
So the past month we've been planting tons of things. So the I don't know how you say an horta in English.
Vegetable garden.
Yeah. So the vegetable garden was nothing when we arrived there, and we've been planting everything. The idea is as well to try to consume our own vegetables as well, and our own products. So that's just a little start, because there's so many other things we would like to do. But I think it's a nice start as well, and it's been growing really, really well. That it grows almost too much for us. So it's a good start.
So we have here the swimming pool.
The swimming pool is not cleaned yet. It's not warm enough for it. But maybe in 2 more weeks we'll formally open the swimming pool.
We're looking as well at installing the deck. Because when we arrived, we enjoyed the pool in September or October. But I felt that's just from my perspective, I guess. But it would be nice to just have more of a deck around that is a bit more comfortable as well for working from people.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. Yeah, I like very much all this green area.
Spaces. We might eventually, in that big space, have some isolated or standalone cabins, bungalows,
Oh yeah, the glamping.
glamping,
Okay, yeah.
maybe that's
Like
green area.
on this area, because it belongs also to the property, this area, right?
Yeah, that one, yeah. So, yeah, we want to create private spaces where people are self-sufficient, isolated, and not bothered by everyone else.
And I think it's important as well for everyone, like when we travel, we notice that we love when we have actually our own little privacy.
Yes.
So the idea in the long term is really to be able to, well, offer a nice space, obviously offer a nice view and a nice environment. On the pool, and maybe later on as well a jacuzzi, we'll think about it. But as well to be able to have our private space, basically. And be quite autonomous in terms of cooking as well if it's needed.
Yeah, we're getting to the main house.
Yeah.
And that main garden.
It's a big one.
So it's a bit sad because we are passing at the hour where the flowers are closing and preparing for sleeping. But here during the day, like the flowers are all super open, and it's just like a fantastic season to be here.
Yeah, it's spring.
I think we wake up in the morning and we're still amazed, both of us, with how beautiful it is actually during the day here.
Yeah, you were saying to me, I don't believe that we bought this house. Oh my God, it's so amazing.
It's September.
Yes.
And there's still days where we're working here or doing some work, and I'm just stopping a second and I'm like, wait, because I love it. And it's just sometimes it's still unbelievable.
And I think it's very charming, the place, because it has some small spaces that we will show. We will show you.
So here we like a lot of this space because you can usually get some sun, some shade. You can see the river in the back.
Yeah,
so
it
we
has
can
nice
just
views.
relax, hang out.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And this is an orange tree, and lately, like with the flowers and everything, it's been like really smelly. It reminds me that orange cakes.
Yeah.
We sit here when it's sunny, we have a nice view, and it's just the smell is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
You want to show
And this is my favorite area.
the spot?
This is my favorite spot.
So this is two former tanks for washing the clothes with that were converted into a swimming pool.
Yeah.
And now we don't know exactly what to do. We're still thinking maybe we open some of these walls, we make a covered room, maybe a meeting room, maybe a gym, you guys tell us.
Yeah.
Maybe add some jacuzzi and some piece of gym.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to give options.
Maybe
Option
a deck for
1,
yoga?
a meeting room.
A deck for yoga.
What do you
relax.
think?
Option 2, a deck for yoga. Option 3, a gym. Option 4, the jacuzzi.
Well, it could be the gym with the jacuzzi.
Gym and jacuzzi, a small gym and jacuzzi. That's
What
a
do you
good
think?
Or yoga space plus jacuzzi. I think jacuzzi should be part of it.
So we sourced already the jacuzzi, but we don't know how to do with our tank yet. So,
Yeah. In the afternoon I was here and we were working, me and Daniel, for this video that we are doing now. And we were here and the sun was really warm and it was really nice because this is wood and it gets very warm. So this is my favorite spot. Yeah, I love it. And you have here a small garden.
Yeah.
It's like the palace gardens, like it's very small, but it's like the palace gardens. Very, yeah. And this is what I love more in these properties, the small spaces that we can create if we have here a group. That's why I think it's really nice for groups.
Yeah, some breakout spaces.
Yeah, people can work together in different places, in different kind of subjects. Yeah, this is what I like most, yeah.
and I think it's true outside and inside as well. But outside, like, because maybe we'll see the back garden, but today is like more corridor and nice plants on the side. But there is an opportunity as well for creating space for resting, or just like together with a family or things like this.
A hammock
or just a hammock.
To relax. And also many living rooms to work independently. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so what do we see next?
You want to see outside or do you want to go inside?
Or
can enter here. We can.
Oh yeah. I love this balcony too. The wood balcony.
So you said your favorite place is here for working?
Yeah.
For me, my favorite place, and I spend all afternoon sometimes,
Where?
is working in the balcony.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Because it's in the shade, and
Yeah.
At the same time, like, it's a nice view in front. It gets a bit distracting though sometimes, but...
So maybe we go all the way.
Yeah?
and then
So we
start.
go here. So you see, if you arrived just now, we are just showing a property that this couple bought some months ago. And so they are moving to Portugal, and they are making their dream come true.
We're still working on refurbishment.
Yes, yes, they need to do some work here on the house to receive people. So they want to open their doors to tourism, to some events, to people, maybe for you if you want to come. And you already thought about the name of this place.
Yes.
You thought about
We
it.
were in Brazil when we came up with the idea.
Yeah.
We didn't have a house yet, but
Yeah.
we know it was our word.
We didn't have the house, but we already had the name, and then we made some adjustments.
Yeah.
So I think when we were in Brazil, we just had like a really good time, and we were always happy, and we have this when we are here as well. So we decided to call it Alegria, but we were not sure about, because Quinta Alegria
Which
is already
means joy,
existing.
joyfulness.
So we decided lately to call it Solar Alegria. With
Solar is
Solar
very
is a
manor.
typical, with like
Yeah,
a
it's very a manor house.
big house, traditional
Yeah.
from the old days where people, families would spend their summers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Solar Alegria.
Solar Alegria.
I like
So
it.
hopefully
Like
soon we can write it here in big.
Yes. Come on in.
Okay, let's go.
So earlier we were saying that we had a lot of stone, and we still have a lot of stone, but we've been trying to cut it a little bit as well with a bit more white walls and a bit more simplicity and with more light.
So we have a small games room. People could be entertained. There's games. There's traditional Portuguese game, football.
We as well make available the bicycles, because we're just beside the ciclopista. It's like 5 minutes above from here.
We did it,
Yeah,
and
an
it's
echo.
amazing.
An echo track.
We did with the bikes.
I'm glad you liked it, because I always have a blast, and I'm not a very good cyclist. I'm pretty dangerous actually. The first times when we go, I'm not going to come back. But it's true that it's a track that is very nice, especially coming from here in the direction of Foz, because it's kind of going a little bit down, so it's very easy for everybody.
Yeah.
And what we do is we can always go pick up anyone where they stop. There is few places where we can actually pick up on the way. So it's always nice to don't have to come back up.
Yeah, it is.
So here is our kitchen. Here we have, because we have a lot of fruit trees, we try to every season do some kind of alcohol, liquor, sweet liquor. This case is with orange.
Yeah.
And chocolate.
No, this one is just orange. Now we did pretty much 12 liters of liquor, and so some of them were like, this one is more sugary, but we have some that are a little less sugary and a bit stronger, and then this time we've tried to do it with chocolate as well. I can guarantee the one with chocolate because it's the first time though, but we'll see. We can tell this in a few weeks' time.
Yeah.
We'll not serve it if it's not good, I promise.
I had the idea of doing here like how do you say in English?
Just another balcony.
Yeah, I like it.
An outdoor space.
Yeah, another space with some chairs. Maybe you can do like a cafe
Beer
here.
garden.
Yeah, in the garden. Maybe it's very sunny here during the day. So you have here the kitchen, and I like this area like a spot, a coffee spot.
We made a few works, but we tried to keep some traditional, like that fountain there.
I love this one. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah,
And it works.
Yeah.
It does, and this is like the fresher water that we have, fresher
really good.
water that we have in the house. It comes from the how do you call it, Mina?
The well.
The well, almost very, very fresh. But we did the renovation of the kitchen, like we finished the renovation of the kitchen 3 weeks ago,
Yeah,
2 weeks ago. And it's been very challenging because of the walls and the stone.
It's very large.
It's really difficult.
It's one of the challenges that you have here, because the stone is really amazing, but then you have some challenges.
But at the same time, it gave us a great opportunity actually to like do something contemporary and modern, but keep actually the character of the houses here that are mainly in stone, with that big stones, and as well to keep some features like the fontaine or the window between the rooms, which definitely was not the first idea to do this like this, but we didn't want to sacrifice the window.
It's amazing.
Window is there. But it's also a great space because it gives us we tried this weekend already, but it gives us the opportunity as well to have a space where we can eventually organize tastings or cooking classes or things like this. So if you have an idea or if you would like to do that type of activities when you travel, let us know.
Please give us some ideas.
Okay. So on to the corridor.
First.
I don't know how to start.
I also like the food, because it's very old. It's really nice, the food.
So here was a red room. It was too much red, too close, too dark. So we painted some walls white. We opened a little bit, removed this door to make it a bit more breathable. We can now see there's a window, light coming in.
I think it really changed the space because it was feeling tiny before, and now like we have proper space for the bar. So if we do events or things like this, like we can as well like compartmentalize a little bit with more the bar area and more the main area that is just beside. And it's great to play games as well.
Really strong.
Big dining room, breakout room, living room. You can have.
And the furniture room, it was here already, or?
This is original from here.
Yeah, okay. But some of the things you already did, and your father? Or?
Father, grandfather, that one is from the
father and grandfather, they did some.
Or great-grandfather, you know.
So this one is my great-great-grandfather. So
This
it's like pretty
the
old. We do have a table as well from him. Then we have like a verso for the babies that is from my dad. So I mean, I guess in my family we do like to.
It's an artist. They are an artist.
They are manual. They can do everything.
It's really nice that you can bring also some things and from your family. So it's really.
And because family they all play music, so we did find quite important as well to be able to have a piano here. And we do have plenty of guitars, so usually like it's quite good parties here.
And this is our Pure Portugal Holidays office. on these few days that where we have been working here, so this has been our office where we were emailing you.
It's nice you kept the little birds there. I think you company.
People like digital nomads or people that they are working remotely. We have been working very well here remotely because the internet is really good and the view is amazing, and we feel we have the calm that we need and to be focused. So it's really nice. It's a really nice place to work from.
Small space, small library.
And this is your favorite room.
That's my favorite room. So
that's where she works.
We both work remotely, right? And Even like it's more like having an office. From my perspective, I like being cozy. I'm feeling more relaxed, so that's where I work, and I work very well from here.
Yeah.
Nice. It's as well our TV room, but we don't watch too much.
We try to keep some of the modern, some of the old. Like, this clock is over 100 years old.
It is.
I think it was a little bit the idea of having a room a little bit like steampunk, or like really mixing like the whole things and the new things, as well as a room that has been renovated before we arrived with goods from Brazil. So the idea was really to have like more something around traveling and something old but modern at the same time, or contemporary at least.
You mix.
Mixes.
And we wanted definitely here in this room to bring a lot of colors.
And I like this like more colonial style, you can see like very different styles and
It is. Because initially it was as well like two different houses that have been brought together as one.
This one.
This one was older, and the other one was more new. So that's why there is a little bit of a difference of style as well between both. Like one is more wood everywhere, the other one is a little more modern.
Okay. Nice.
You can also see briefly just the back garden.
The garden that I like.
I think what's interesting in this house is that there is so many doors that you can always access different rooms from different places.
So this is the palace garden that I call. It's very nice.
Still to be designed properly.
It's a very nice area here.
It's nice, you can always get in and get out from almost any place.
And you can be alone anywhere, because there are so many small spots. And maybe this is my spot, your spot is not that one. So
I did try to work from here, and I ended up really hot in the afternoon. So that's why I prefer the other one. But if you don't mind the sun, that's a cool spot.
You always have a space.
I think this space is really cool as well, because just beside we do have a lot of fields, and we always have like the sheep and the goats, and they're really fun, and they always like bring like a nice atmosphere as well. I love when I work and I just hear them, and it just makes me happy as well.
We just felt also very good working here.
So this corridor, we're still renovating it. The idea...
Most of the paint, and we restore.
But the same color, or?
The wood, yes. We're not sure about the wall.
Okay, what do you think?
So what we did,
Maybe the same color, or?
We did white over there. We're not sure about the corridor.
I like the color.
But we want to keep the same colors on the wood.
I think at the beginning Hugo just loved the colors of the corridor, and me not so much. But now I got used to, and sometimes I feel like I'm walking in a carousel. And it's so cute. So I'm like, maybe we keep like the pink and the green, and we just paint these walls in white. But I think the reason it's not painted yet and it's not started yet, I think we're not quite sure.
But we're still doing the rest of the houses now.
We have here some bathrooms.
Here just storage.
For the clothes, women. And then you have many windows for the garden. You have here another bedroom. Where we could be, me and Danielle, they invited us, but we prefer to be sleeping on our camper van. So,
it's your choice.
We could be sleeping here.
We are caravan friendly.
But we cannot leave our 9 square meters of home, of course.
We're still refurbishing the wood or the furniture, so we're painting, something. We like the view from here as well. This is when you can start seeing the view from there.
And at the moment it's not sunny anymore because it's almost dark, but we had lots of sun today, and we can see,
we can just enjoy them. these days.
Yeah, it's really
I
nice.
think this is the smallest room we have as well. Like all the
Yeah,
other
All of
renovations
them,
are pretty big.
and they all have a toilet, full bath.
Yeah, all the bedrooms
All the
they have
bedrooms.
bathroom and suite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. If you want to do a bed and breakfast, this is very nice that you already have this. So this is the other area that you said it is another house.
This was another house.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
so
from here.
It's more or less from here.
Okay.
This is on top of the kitchen.
Yeah, we
Just
were
to
downstairs.
situate. So yeah, we can see some more rooms over here. This is where we work. There's always plenty of light.
Yeah, another
access.
Yeah.
Basically, where we can move.
This is your office.
Yeah, we've been using this as an office.
Some people need an office, some people don't really need it, so it's good to be able to like adapt it.
Yeah, they have lots of space to have office for everyone.
So we've been using this very small one as an office.
This is
Then
the
it's some
Hugo's office.
furniture.
Here we have a first room, which I'm not
So
sure
back,
if we did a bit of a mess here, but so here we have
Yeah.
a first room with a large bathroom.
It's another bedroom with a bathroom and suite. Yeah.
And so we're still working on the decoration of the room, which
Yeah.
has to be done like very quickly.
Uh-huh.
So just like painting, making it nice, and then you have a furniture.
Uh-huh. This is where you are now.
Yeah, it's the one we use currently for us. At the beginning we were not quite sure, and actually we kept this one because it's the only one that don't have actually a view on the mountains and everything. But we're a bit slow in renovating now, so sometimes we're kind of regretting not doing it another one. The idea as well here is what we are looking at is be able to close this area.
This is a very old.
Yeah, so
This
much
is really
again
old
as well.
one.
Yeah, the Sisinja is very known.
Yeah, it's very old. So this has also not direct access back to the garden. We're thinking about closing this
Yeah,
door here.
so you would close this so you
And
can
this
have
would
an
be
independent entrance
Yeah.
like the other house and have.
Yeah, almost. No kitchen maybe, but half the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Well, we're looking at having like the fridge and some appliance,
Yeah.
but maybe not in the first year having a sink or something like
Yeah.
this, because that's a lot more work and investment in the very short term. But at least have something where there is the possibility of doing some small cooking,
Yeah.
a fridge and what is needed from
Like a
that point of
microwave
view.
or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, boiler.
Yeah.
There's a small space outside as
Yeah,
well.
the
You can have
terrace.
your breakfast. So we
Yeah,
wanna,
with a
because
nice
it's
view.
independent, we don't like to.
Yeah, if
The
you
idea
close
is
this,
really as well to make that terrace private for this space.
Uh-huh. Mhm. So you could also mix like bed and breakfast and also midterm rentals.
Yeah,
People that come for 1, 2, 3 months and they have an independent house.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really nice. Because this room is really good. It's really big. So you have this room and then this one and the other one.
Yeah.
So, and this one is the bedroom.
Yeah, so here we're still thinking about this small space could be rather something with a convertible sofa to help with kids or things like this, or an office.
Yeah.
And this one being the master room in that space.
Yeah, and it's a very big room.
We're still refurbishing as well.
Yeah.
The furniture.
Yeah, I like very
Full
much.
bath.
It's wardrobe, yeah. It's really nice. This one.
So these furnitures, they've been challenging because we wanted to keep them
naturalized.
absolutely,
Yeah.
but it's hard work to renovate them.
Yeah.
So it's like I've done one, but it's still like I need to start the second one as well.
Yeah, but it's really nice. Yeah, I like it very much. Yeah. You already have been working.
Yeah, and those
Yeah.
doors are like super special.
Yeah.
And because the bathroom is really big as well, we've been considering eventually like changing the bath for a morning massage or a bubble bath. We're not quite sure yet about exactly what we want to do from that point of view, and as well like if it's really interesting for people to have this in their room or not that much actually. So yeah, If you have an opinion.
Give us.
I mean, I have mine and I would say hydro massage is great, but...
Yeah, maybe if you are for short term, maybe you can appreciate
For short term, yes. Now, if it's more for long term, I'm not sure if it's really something that really matters or not.
Yeah. Very well. So we have more rooms.
More floors.
We are more floors.
We have more floors here. So if you arrive now, we are visiting this couple. Hugo is Portuguese and Jenny is French, but
Sort of.
Citizen of the world.
yes. And they are coming back to Portugal. I'm saying back because Hugo is Portuguese, but they were living and they are still living between here and UK. And they bought this house, like this farmhouse, some months ago. And they are renovating this because they want to open their doors to people, to receive events, people, groups, and also bed and breakfast, rentals. So they want to share their house and their hearts for this project.
Still work in progress?
Always, I think always. You will be always work in progress.
Yeah, it's what most people tell us as well. It's like, oh, don't get discouraged because you feel you have a lot to do now, but it's never gonna end.
No, it's not. Also because this is a very big house, so...
Yeah, and we're doing a lot of things by ourselves, so it takes a little while sometimes.
So we are on the last one.
Yeah,
The
top
last
floor.
floor. Yeah.
So we can start with this room. It's
Yeah.
a funky room.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
I'll
our
let you
small
come
people
in
room.
and have the surprise.
So yeah, it's like ta-da!
I was asking what is this red light, and they said it's because so you don't,
It's safety.
I never saw this.
I mean, we got used to, and we don't have any problem with it, but I can understand that it might be like a...
So this is the weirdest room ever. You start with the toilet.
Yeah. It's not so common.
You've got a bath over there. And then you
Pretty big
got
bath,
an
no?
actual toilet behind this door.
Yeah.
So that one is definitely private.
Yeah.
And then we have the zero room or whatever.
I like it very much.
The dwarfs room or the seven dwarfs, the four dwarfs.
Because before you bought this house, they were already doing some
Yeah,
bed
they're
and
doing like
breakfast and
yeah, families
Some-
with here where the kids, all the kids will stay, like 7 of them.
that's why they already have some of the furniture.
Yeah, we still have a lot of plans for this. We still, I mean, you guys let us know, are we doing well? Should we keep 4 individual beds or should we?
Yeah, you don't know.
Change.
You don't know. Yeah.
We're still experimenting.
Yeah, there is 2 things that we could do, and this is valid for this room and the other big one as well, is not very sure about the fact that we want that rooms to be more a dorm,
Yeah.
so in terms of having groups and
Yeah.
things like this.
Because of the height, you mean? It's your concern.
Yeah, it's not just my concern, it's as well like, is it worth actually to plan it for groups, or actually more to look at it as small studios for families of 4 or for couples, because it has a little like, it's charming, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, it is
So it's true that we're not quite sure yet. For now we're looking at keeping it like more as dorms, but definitely open to suggestions.
Yes, if you want to give some suggestions. And I like to draw and like mandalas and
So Jenny did that.
So I studied that, and then
You painted.
I painted this. It's hand painted on the wall directly. It's just with Posca, nothing crazy. And then we had like so much more work on other things, and I haven't finished painting this room. But I have that objective this week. Getting back to it on Wednesday.
We also like the view from there. It's
Yeah,
quite
it's really
nice.
nice, the view, yeah. I like the door in the front.
I mean, you have windows all along. You can open them.
We as well have a special surprise. We have sometimes, not always, but it seems that we are gonna have like some birds here.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
But yeah, from this floor, like there is definitely a very nice view on the garage and on the river.
Yeah, it's really nice. You can see the view from the beginning of the room.
Yeah.
So yeah, after living in big cities like Hong Kong, London, like we completely changed, like countryside now, completely
Now you
no
want to,
couple of neighbors, a few goats, I don't know.
Yeah, now you want to be more
We're happy with the change. We like
you are living here since September, right?
Yeah, we're in and out. Because tax purposes, we need to still spend a couple of months.
And we're still working for our companies.
So you go there and
we're still need to be.
We try to stay just below the 6 months. In
Yeah, it's
for
nice
the
because you
moment,
can,
until we finally move. Then
and it's also nice to mix.
Well, we're enjoying actually. Like when we go back actually to London, we'll probably enjoy it more than we were enjoying it before.
And then this, I don't remember this one. It's the bedroom. Yeah. It's another bedroom you have here. And this one has a very nice view.
I think it's probably like the best view.
I think it's the best view too. Yeah.
So it's a double bed, bathroom again, it's a full toilet.
Yeah. Very nice.
You can feel the quiet, you just hear the birds.
Yeah, and you can see the river. It's Volga, right? Volga River. It's very open, the view. I like it.
It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, then we have another bathroom in the street. And we will go to the last bedroom.
So we always have a bathroom.
Yeah.
And they all have a bath. So
It's
nice after sport to come and have a bath.
Yeah. And now you have again another big room.
Sorry.
And your plans for this room?
So it's the same as the other one. So the ceiling is a bit higher here. So it helps. But we still are not sure if this is going to become as well more a dorm. So we can have like groups coming for retreats or a
with an extra sofa, I don't know.
or if it's more a studio style, which can be easily transformed into it as well. So it's the terms that we're still not quite sure like where we want to go with it.
Yeah.
I think there is the idea as well to be able like to welcome groups for activities or weekends or things like this, and in that case probably have more dorm style. It's probably a better idea.
And someone very close to you did this, right?
So my dad did this bed when my sister born, and I was really proud to pick it back because it's just like so beautiful. I still need to change like the clothes like this, but it's just I mean, they didn't use it for me though, but they use it for my sister. And it's just very cute and very charming, so we really wanted to keep it here.
Yeah,
And
it's very nice.
here what's nice as well, it's that so there's fields in front and with a little balcony. But as well, like there is periods where we do have as well the animals from the neighbors here around, and it's just really cute, like to see like the goats and the cows and with the pets, because it rotates all the time. It's always different, and it's really really cute.
We already saw some today. While we were working on the living room. And this one is the last, right?
This is the last one, yes. Finally.
So we go downstairs again.
So you see when you go down the stairs, you guys will have that little red dot. Just mind your head.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is, no, it's not open. Maybe we go outside.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm a bit lost.
So which way do you want to go?
Yeah, let's go outside.
Yeah, we want to go outside.
Outside the back of the garden or the front?
I'm not sure if this one
No, it's not this one. But we can get that from the bar or from the kitchen.
Yeah, I like very much this balcony. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this ride, our visit in this farm. We will visit more people, so let us know if you like this video, if you would like more videos like this. Me and Danielle from the Pure Portugal Holidays, we will be visiting some partners and some people with dreams, this kind of dreams too. On the next month, we will be around Viseu area, the Viseu district. So let us know what you would like to see, and if you want to join our visits and our journey, you can go to the Facebook group or the Facebook page or the YouTube. We will be putting some videos and some photos of our visits. So if you want to join to the Facebook page. Bye.